Hello everyone and welcome back to Spectacle Island. This is the multiplayer co-op with NordicFarming and we have reached episode number 16. Last time we were busy doing our grass and hay work and we also harvested the sunflowers. It was also Halloween and there were a fair few trick-or-treat moments. Today we have a fresh batch of jobs on the farm. First things first, I'm just moving these hay bales slightly over so we can get more hay bales in here. That's right, we are going to mow field number 5, which we didn't mow last time as it wasn't quite ready. So yeah, Nordic stacked the hay bales from field number 4 in this hay loft. I thought that these bales might convert into loose hay when they're dropped in here, but no, they stay as bales, which is okay. So yeah, just going to shove them out the way, and yeah, we have a trailer full of straw bales, so I'm going to unload those into here as well, so they are off the trailer as we are going to need it. Yep, field number 5 we're going to mow, Ted, and then we're actually going to get a newer baler. A baler that doesn't need a windrower first because it has a windrower built into it. And it also has a stacker at the end as well. So yeah, that's going to be quite interesting to use. After we've done mowing, tedding and baling the hay in field 5, our two fields 12 and 15, which have soybean and barley in, are going to be nearing ready for harvest. So fingers crossed, by the time we've finished mowing, tedding, baling, we should have those all ready to go. So I'm going to get myself busy. Need to jump in the yams and get the bale trailer, the Flegel bale trailer, and take it over to the hayloft so we can get those straw bales unloaded. So that's my first job, and then once we're done with that we will get over to the field number 5 to start the mowing. So I shall see you shortly. Right, so here we are at field number 5, which is ready to mow, and I had to drive past the abandoned house again, which gave me chills, remembering that Nordic scared me there last time. But let's get the mowers unfolded. Yeah, it's an oddly shaped field this, so we'll have to see how best we can mow it. But let's get started. So we'll switch on front mower and mower, then switch on the rear mower and lower away. There we are. Nice. So I think there's a patch up here which isn't quite in the boundary of the field. So stick quite closely to what we can see. It's not a bad width, this mower, with the front and the to the side. That's nice. And we passed Nordic on our way to get the mower. He was taking the windrower, which we no longer need, back to the dealership to sell that. And he will be coming back here with the tedder. Oh nice, we can see him over there actually, just picking up the tedder now. I didn't really think that this field was overlooking field number 4, so that's quite cool. Yeah, he sold the windrower, and later on he will be going to buy our new rake slash baler slash stacker, which is all one set, which will be quite interesting to see in action. Nordic will use it on this field, and then we'll hopefully get to use it on one of the grain fields. So when we've harvested the soybean and the barley, we can use it to gather the straw, bale it and stack it, which will be quite interesting. So Nordic is here, hot on my heels. I've barely had enough time to do one headland, but I will keep going round, and he should be able to slip in and start some tedding once we've made some good progress. The tedder is sort of 3 swaths. I know these aren't swaths, but they sort of deposit in piles. The tedder is sort of 3 piles wide, so that's how we know. Right, on to the next row, and around we go again. And once we've done a few headlands, we'll start by doing some rows. I need to mow away the awkward sections, which is sort of starting here to the left, and then there's another one over on that side there. Nice. So we're going to get this done, and we'll see you when we're finished. Right, there we are. We have finished mowing, and Nordic is near enough finished tedding. So yeah, we have a field full of hay, and Nordic will next be, well, taking the tedder back, but then taking the Massey to trade it in for a bigger Massey Ferguson. Nordic and I have been talking about what tractor to get next, and we feel that we need sort of 3 beefy tractors around the farm, The smaller Massey has been good for some of the more nimble work, but yeah, we feel the time is right to upgrade it, much like we did the Fendt previously as well. So I'm going to drop the mowers back in their sheds, back over at field number 4. And then for us, well, we're going to go pick up the header for the harvester, the grain header, the rotating one, so we can harvest our soybean first, most likely. We'll have a look to see if both fields are now ready. But you'll notice that the bank balance is looking very, very healthy, and the reason for that is Nordic sold the horses whilst we were stacking up the straw bales in the hayloft. So yeah, we are doing pretty good. I think we should probably put the rear mower in first, and then the front mower, just so it's easy for someone to come in and get it next time. I say someone, it's probably going to be Nordic and I. Hopefully no one will steal it. But yes, we'll take a quick look at the finances once I have dropped this off. There we are. So, money. Sold animals, 450,000. Wow, that's really, really good. And Nordic is here bringing the tedder back. Excellent. So I'm quickly going to go swap the Fendt for the MB track as a little bit faster. Although I think the top speed is fairly similar. Not going to make too much difference, but we've not used the MB track in a little while, so I'm missing it. I want to use it. So yeah, I'll get the MB track. We'll make a dash to the shop. We're going to buy the Lizard Draper 45-foot header, and we'll bring that back so the harvester is good and ready to use it. Right, I'm going to leave the header here. Actually, I should probably put it at the top of the hill so it doesn't roll back. As no point me taking it back to the farm. The harvester is only going to be coming this way anyway, so... Oh, is it going to stop? Better put it right to the top of the hill, just so it's not going to roll back. We don't want that rolling back into the water. We've seen too many things go into the water. So we'll leave that there and grab it when we go past with the harvester. And before we head over to harvest the field, I think we'll probably go take a look at the new Massey Ferguson and also the baler and stacker which Nordic has just purchased. So yeah, we started off with, or we got up to about 700,000 and we're now down to 409,000, so quite a few expenditures made today. Aha, so I knew Nordic was going to come bustling down the road, and here he is in our new Massey. and our new baler and stacker. Let's take a quick look at what they are. So the Massey is the 8730. Wow, bit of a beast. Expensive, but very, very nice. And the baler is the Massey Ferguson 2290 Pro Baler. So it has this foldable unit at the front, which acts as a windrower, a rake, which makes it all nice and swathed before it enters the baler. And then we have a Lizard Quadro Pro Baler 4, which is our stacker. So I think it can stack up to 4 bales high, and then it just leaves those stacks of 4 quite nicely for us to come along and stack onto the trailer. So that is really, really nice. So I've got the John Deere harvester. I'm now going to go pick up the header on the way and go get field number 12 or 15 harvested. We will take our pick. Right, here we are just unloading the soybeans, and Nordic is going to take over the harvesting and go and harvest field number 15. Hello. So here is our new baler stacker, which looks pretty impressive. But first things first, I'm probably going to have to go sell the soybeans. So let's have a look at the price. The best price is boat unloading station 1, but then closely followed by the soya milk factory, which is over on this island here. So I think best thing probably is to take it back to the farm silo, and then we will sell it at another point. So let's do that now, as Nordic is going to need this to empty the barley into. So I will nip back to the farm, deposit this in the silo, and then come back so we can start doing some baling. And here we are in our new Massey Ferguson. Let's take a quick look inside. Oh wow, yes, very nice, very nice. I think I saw that it was quite a high horsepower. Let's take a look. Yeah, 325 horsepower, which is pretty good. So that's going to suit the needs of the farm. But I need to figure out how this baler works. So operating position. And oh, I don't think I need to turn it on. Looks like it does its own thing. But we will need to turn the baler on. Already lowered, so that's good. And yeah, we don't need to unfold the windrower, so that's good. What does it call itself actually? Calls itself the pickup. And it beeps at us when it's unloading. That's nice. Does that mean we need to stop and unload it? Ah yes, there we go. Nice. So, there's our stack of 4 bales. Unload bales there. Nice. That is pretty nifty. And then, of course, we can just come along and just grab those 4 bales with the telehandler or a front loader, and we're done. So that's pretty awesome. Quite a long convoy, this thing, so gonna have to do alternate swaths. Quite a nice setup, this. I like it. I'm going to have to watch Nordic's footage back of him using the pickup, or the rake, or the windrower to hold on a second. Close back. Okay, so I've not put it back into operating position after unloading it, so I need to remember to do that. First time using this, so a bit new to me. So I've got to hit Y 3 times. Once to unload it, another to drop it there, and then a third time to put it back in its operating position. But yeah, it's a pretty cool setup. I like it. These are 8,000 litre bales, so yeah, there's going to be a lot of soybean straw to take to the barn to sell. We've got no need for soybean straw, we've got normal straw, and we're going to get normal straw again with the barley. But I don't think we're going to need all of that. We've got more than enough, so we'll probably sell all of this straw. Yeah, let's just complete another quad stack, and then we'll rip round the rest of this field and go over to start the barley. So there you go, that's the signal. Unload there, drop them, pull forward a little bit, and then close the door again. Nice. Really like that. So I'm going to get busy with this, and I will see you shortly. Right, there we are, so we can unload the baler, and that is our last stack complete. I do like this stacker. It's pretty nifty, and yeah, leaves it all nice and neat. Makes our job a lot easier when it comes to stacking the bales. We could of course just use a auto stacker, but no, this really adds a another level to the game, and yeah, I've not used this bale stacker before, so quite impressed with it. Also, very impressed with our new Massey Ferguson. It is a bit of a beast, got some interesting sounds, not really used many Massey tractors before, only the drop nose that we had before this. So yeah, it's a real nice addition, and the right horsepower that we need for running kit like the baler and the stacker. So I'm going to take this equipment back to the farm, probably give it a wash, park up, and looks like the Massey needs some fuel, and then we'll see what Nordic's up to. And we've got to get the barley that's in the Daimler trailer at the field we just were baling at back as well, and either sell... No, we're not going to sell the barley. The barley is going to be there for our chicken feed stocks, so we should be good for well, probably a couple of months really with that amount of barley. But the chickens do get through it, and the chickens are producing a hell of a lot of eggs, but that's good because lots of money from those eggs. So let's get this all back to the farm, washed, filled, tucked away. Right, so Nordic is just parking up the Daimler trailer. He's emptied the barley into the farm silo, and we've still got the soybean there as well, which we'll have to sell another time. I think we're coming to the end of the day now. Yep, there we go. So, we've done quite a lot today. We first and foremost got the straw bales off the bale trailer and into the hayloft. We then went over to field number 5 where we mowed it all up and Nordic tedded it. And then after that, Nordic went over and bought our new baler and stacker, which will be really cool. I look forward to watching how it worked with the hay in field number 5. And then we went over and harvested our 2 fields, 12 and 15. So we've got soybean and barley off of those. And yeah, we got a chance to use the new baler and stacker for the straw, the soybean straw in field 12, and then the normal straw in field 15. So next time we're obviously going to have hay bales in field 5, soybean straw bales in field 12, and just straw bales in field 15 to deal with. So we'll probably be keeping the hay and selling both the soybean straw and the normal straw, as we don't really need it. So that is it for today. A big thank you for any views, likes and subscribes. If you've got any tips, tricks or things you'd like us to do, then feel free to leave a comment. Please check out Nordic's video for his perspective of today's session. And yeah, all that's left to say is I hope to see you again next time. Cheers for stopping by. Catch you later. Bye bye.